never gonna look at, but we're having fun. So, how are you doing tonight, everyone?
We were surprised with the few minutes of extra time.
We're like, hey!
We're ready! Fortunately, we are ready.
So, just give us a little bit about ourselves, about what we do and everything else like that. It is basically, we take everyday household items, whether it be a golf tee, a belt.
And we make stuff. We make props.
All sorts of things.
Costuming props, decorative props, something nice to put in the bathroom.
Maybe some traps.
Traps.
You know, traps.
Yeah.
We'll get to that later. That's probably going to be for our monsters.
And our theme
horror.
this month, just to keep everybody in the loop, is fantasy. And so we've gone kind of a dark route with that. So we have...
I have no idea how that happened,
We started with a little crown. Let's see if we can... I don't know where all these cameras look. We have this crown.
This crown right here. So we started with a dark fantasy crown.
And then we ended up
with
last week with this whole scepter that kind of goes along with it. We've got some of the same tie-in features, some of the webbing, some of the deals here.
So what I really thought was kind of cool is that, you know, we got this little dark mistress, queen, king, or whatever going on. I'm like, you know what? This person needs to guard their wrist.
Yes,
I have no idea why.
They need decorative pieces, guard pieces. Here's what we need to do. Stop everything.
Stop everything. Oh, we gotta get back. We gotta
It's
back.
so much brighter back here.
It is really.
Let's
really
be
bright.
here where we can see things.
All right.
So you get started.
All right. I will.
All right.
What's the clock? We got about.
Oh yeah, we've got
almost
a
there.
clock. Yeah, because we switch every 2 minutes for those who haven't been watching the show. For those who haven't been watching the show, hi, I'm Chris.
I'm Jeffrey.
This is Jeffrey. We
And
got a
this
show.
is
We build things.
Kombat.
Kombat Creations. All right,
And
you ready?
yes.
Go!
All right. So we got the gauntlets right here. We're gonna go ahead.
And so what we've done is here. I'm going to take one of these while you start looking.
All right.
We took just a piece of foam, really easy craft foam. You can find this all over the place as a base. And we cut, this is a gauntlet pattern. This is a trapezoid. Ooh, trapezoid. And it's about the right length to go over an arm. Now later, off camera, we'll finish it up.
Do we have cutters somewhere in our hardware?
Dude.
Oh.
Later,
there we go.
between shows, we'll finish up some of the things that we can't do in the 20 minutes that we are on the show. In the case of these, that would be adding some straps of some sort, a little Velcro so it stays on your arm, probably a little paint. Because they said in the studio, if we paint in here and get high on the fumes again, they're not going to let us have more show time.
We don't talk about that episode.
We don't talk about that. All right, so basically, what we're doing here is as much as we can do in the time allotted, which happens to be most of the construction in this case. We use some hot glue here because it's the easiest to deal with in the time allotted. If we need to go back and play with some epoxy later, we definitely can. So Jeff is starting with, that's a beautiful leather bits.
I just burned myself, and by the way, just so you guys know, it is not a show unless I burn myself.
That's right. We wait until Jeffrey burns himself. We're gonna get him some.
Not my own time. I can't see the clock.
The clock. Oh, close enough. Switch.
Switch.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I thought we started it.
And go. Right now.
Okay. Woo.
All right. So, yeah. So I thought
this is on backwards.
I know, but are you actually gonna do it that way? All right.
Well, the buckles are there.
So the nice thing that we have all these crates next to us, and basically what we do, we go through the crates. We actually rarely even talk to each other over the weekend. We're like, do you want to take the piece and work on it? Or do I want to take the piece? And we'll just go from there. You know, we get together, have lunch or whatever. But the nice thing is about, in our crates, we actually have random items. We have no idea what any items... What the hell is this? We have no idea what any of the items that we have. The really nice thing is that we actually just recently got a really nice big giant crate of donations from Lance Allen. We thank you very much for that. He was a guest on our show, a fill-in, when Chris couldn't. So we have all sorts of items in our crates, and we have no idea what's inside. So we've been kind of going through some things and such like that. And I'm already having my eye on something that's in this box down here. Like, we have, like, probably 8 boxes around us. Last month we did post-apocalypse. This month we're doing fantasy. And then the month after, which is March, we are doing horror. And then we actually got, we asked you as the viewers of fandom, hey, what would you like us to do? And people said, oh, let's do horror. Oh, let's do superheroes and villains. Let's go ahead and do pirates.
Break, I think of death and destruction.
Yeah, I mean, oh, I'm not a virgin. I'm not going to die. Blah, 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 blah. Little things like that. It's like the classic horror movie, right?
What?
I don't know.
What planet are you on?
I'm still trying to decide. My mom hatched me. What can I say? No, really, she hatched me. I mean, whatever. She's a dinosaur.
So
I love her. She's
what
not
I've
a
done is
dinosaur,
I've added
mom.
a couple of spiky bits because
Whoa!
we put those on the other pieces. I have no idea in the end if this is going to wear well or just get in everybody's way, but at least we're going to... Oh, switch!
Oh, switch! But we'll definitely find out.
But
Wow.
at least there's a tie-in of some sort, right? And I think
really
in the
good
long
tie-in.
run, when we get around to painting, the foam will probably end up black. But really, these other things that we're adding on, I kind of like the color there. So, feathers. Jeff, feathers, I tell you.
I love feathers.
Followers of the show may remember last week where we were talking about having extra people. But it was decided that, number one, my big old belly was going to turn and slap somebody off of the stage.
So we're still working out the mechanics for all that.
Yeah, still working out mechanics. But in reality, Kristen, I gave her the wrong last name. It's Kristen Hammock. But Kristen, if you're at home getting better, she fell ill along with a pile of kids. She fell ill under a pile of kids.
Great, a poor thing.
And so we wish her well, and she will get to us on the show, but that'll be a little later on. In the meantime, Jeff is adding some feathers. And still, he's got some black feathers. He's got some white feathers. Since the theme that we have going in the other pieces is kind of a darker theme, the use of the black feathers really ties into the whole thing, which is part of really what you need to do. And so as soon as I say that, he adds a white one. So it really the key piece when you're doing props over several props and trying to make everything work together is to take a look at what little bits you can tie in across the pieces, whether it's a simple color, in this case kind of darker colors, whether it's an actual piece, part of it like the little spiky bits that we've got going on, whatever the case may be. Once you get some...
Ow! Sorry! That, Switch! Oh, that's gonna... I'm good. I'm great. Oh, so,
really
safety first, guys, but unfortunately, because we're moving so quickly and such like that, we unfortunately I can't put on gloves because they're just really big and chunky and they're a little hard. I mean, we're professionals. We do this all the time, legitimately. So yeah, take a look at that, guys. Look at these. Where are they at? There we go. That's pretty neat. All right. So let me get...
I almost don't want to add... You know what? I know what I want to do.
What are you going to do? This is what we do. We just talk about, hey, what do you want to make? All right, we'll make little gauntlets, bracers. Let's do a shoulder piece. Okay, cool. And we don't even discuss how we're going to make it. Every 2 minutes, of course, you can see us that we're basically taking... Oh, God, don't cut yourself.
I did not cut myself.
We're basically just switching off every 2 minutes and adding whatever it is. We have no idea. Hey, he might take a piece off and, like, right here, he took a piece off and flipped it and went that way.
I want to give it sort of a little fan. Now this, what I'm doing is I'm just adding a bit of foam to the back here, kind of give it kind of an arched effect. I'm using foam so that when I curve the whole piece, it will curve with it. And I'm leaving it the white foam is there so that when I paint it, it will also get black.
That's really smart. I definitely like that idea. And, if they don't bend like we want them to, I'm sure we can figure out another way to use these because it's costume pieces that we make. You take everyday household items, rather it be a trophy.
Hold this up.
What?
No, not you. I talked to the skeleton's going to hold that up for me.
Oh, I was like, who are you talking to? We have a new assistant. His name is Skelebutt. Skelebutt. I'm going to talk to him. You're almost out of time.
I'm almost out of glue.
You're almost out of glue? That's not good. Where's the glue?
I got it. I glued it.
Ooh, I know what I'm going to do for this. I'm not going to show you. This is
mine.
mine.
I burned myself.
Oh, did you? Oh,
yeah,
no.
Burned
so
myself.
that's the nice thing about hot glue. You burn yourself for a moment and it cools off. Really, don't burn yourself, guys. It really hurts. It really hurts. Lance Allen! wherever you are, sir, you burned me good. I think, or it was me who burned. I have to go back on the episode and check it out. So, guys, don't ever forget, we're always from After Laser Fandom, which are amazing. We're always from 9:30 to 10, and, you know, we got a little interlude in there.
Is it time?
Yeah. Oh, it's a switch! It's a switch!
I'm taking my helper with me.
I was just kind of, like, going off and such like that.
Be careful. I had it over while it was cool. Who cares? It's all good.
It's all good. It's all good.
Oh, so that's kind of cool. So we found a little packet there, so you can keep your magic cell phone on your armor.
Magic cell phone.
You're gonna need a lot more glue than that.
You know what?
Like a whole stick of glue.
I'm going. I'm going.
Isn't he going to need that, Mr. Bones? Look,
you've lost it.
Look, we needed an extra person. We give Mr. Bones his own helmet.
Where is he?
Magic! See? He totally disappeared. I could do this all day. Hey, you're supposed to be crafting. All right. While you do that, I'm gonna see what else is over here.
I really don't know what to say.
Oh, this is Iron Man.
No. Yes.
Oh, it's got sounds.
Someone help me, please.
Whoa.
He's a child. There's a child. Someone claim your child.
Pow. Hey, that's kind of cool.
I have
don't
no
want to
idea
use that on
how
a
this
prop.
is
I
gonna
want to
work.
use that on
that
me.
way. No, I want the other way. Oh yeah. Okay. I don't understand you sometimes. Wait, that's the way I want it. That's the way I want it.
So here's the tip.
Like it.
When you're putting stuff together, figure out what you want before you start just throwing glue all over the place.
Hey, I want it like this.
But if you have to throw glue all over the place, hot glue at least, you can peel back off and use it again in another direction.
And again, glue me! I got a minute left. Glue me! Come on, get it. Get in there. Yeah. Glue
there you
it. Glue it like a Polaroid picture or something like that.
What?
I don't know.
See, in other places, when you're crafting on your own, you have to put your own hot glue in. That's crazy.
It is kind of crazy. I'm just saying.
All right, what
you said a lot of glue.
You spent the whole 2
sticks?
minutes putting that one. Yeah, that's okay. That's all right.
I'm about to glue this to your. I'm about to glue your head to your helmet.
All right. That way it's safe. All the time. Switch.
Switch. All right, there you go. That's my piece. But check that out. Check how that Velcro's like that.
Oh, Velcro.
I love it.
That's actually kind of neat.
See?
All right. Here's what I'm going to do on this one.
What are you going to do?
So this is where we're now we have the pair, which would be kind of neat to do kind of the same thing across to make a match.
Yeah.
But we only have one of these things.
Only one.
Now on the crown, we've got the whole wire stuff going on and moss. Hey, look for some moss.
Moss.
Look, I've got some of the wire.
Going in for
and
moss.
I've got a thing with nothing on it that needs some stuff. So we're gonna cut some wire here.
Hey, I found the cheerleader.
Ooh, that just flies
we can use the
through.
cheerleader again. Never mind.
We could. I mean, there are all kind of ideas out there. Some are good, and some involve the cheerleader.
Ooh, I just found something nice.
All right, so I've got a little bit of the. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna bend this in so it's not as pointy.
I found some moss.
When you're working with wire like this, you just bend the end over, and it'll keep most of the points on the inside. And I'm gonna glue that right down the middle here. And I'm not going to talk much while I'm focused on what I'm doing. Fortunately, Jeffrey's here to make some noise. Hey. What are you doing?
I don't know. I didn't do anything. What are you talking about? I'm just a head coming out of the side.
Hey. I'm running low on glue.
I found some moss. Okay. So, are you gluing glue? All right, gluing you. You are now glued. All right. So it's been a night for all of us, guys. So don't forget you can as we're live.
You know what I hear? Gavin, a fan service. I hear it's his birthday.
You did?
I heard that.
You monkey, get him! Go get him! Go! We have a stage monkey. Don't worry about it.
He turned old.
Did he? Did he turn old?
He's
How old did he turn?
old enough to tell kids to get off his lawn.
I love it. So guys, don't forget, we're live streaming here through YouTube. So on the little chat window, you can go ahead and type the live thing. And we're about to have Gavin come on board. Gavin, come on up.
Oh my God, what the hell are you people doing?
Gavin!
Sir, come on up,
Professor!
sir. So we're gonna take a small little break. And we'll have you
Whoa,
in the middle.
safety.
Wait, where's the other
Yo,
one?
man. Messed up my hair
No,
for
it's out of the way.
this.
You damn straight.
All right, Gavin. So welcome to the show, everyone. This is Gavin Stone, producer, Fanboy TV. He is executive.
Way more than the
And
producer
sir,
roles.
so what we're doing, just to kind of show you what we've been doing is high dark fantasy and such. So we made a crown, we made a weird looking scepter.
I don't even know what that was last week.
That was, and now we're making little bracers.
Table centerpiece.
How neat is that?
When you're having
But
the scepter works as a centerpiece when you're having
so
evil
everyone,
dinners.
it was Gavin's birthday, and so everyone from Fanboy TV to you, sir,
That's all right. This is live TV.
we give you a happy birthday present because we love you. We had everyone on the show.
On all of the shows.
All the shows. Go ahead and sign it and such
the
like
full
that.
fan service block
What
party.
is this from?
I don't know. Harley would know.
Oh,
Harley, if you're out
Paw
there.
Patrol. Bet you.
Paw Patrol.
Paw Patrol. I saw it and I was like, oh, that's cute. Why not? Let's get that.
Oh, that's awesome.
It just screamed you. It screamed you.
And then we're doing the big party Saturday with all sorts of fun.
We're doing a huge party here.
Lance wants a rematch of Aliens vs Predator, just so you know.
Oh, Lance is going down.
All right, so
Well, Gavin, we definitely want to thank you for coming on our show. And, we always got to make sure it's safety first. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Safe.
Oh, right. And remember, we're Kombat Kreations. All right, sir, get on out of here. We thank you so much, Gavin, for being on our show.
So,
and,
finishing up this little thing.
Let's go ahead. I'll start out.
You got a little
just
bit of
about-
moss here?
I got a little bit of moss. We're going to go ahead and do that.
I was thinking that'd be good because we've got some tied in with the wire
I
on
see
the
what you're
wire
doing.
one.
And go. All right, there we go.
Yeah,
so that was just a little
close enough.
musical intro type little thing.
Hey,
It wasn't really musical.
go.
I don't know. I'm gonna
Jeez.
do it.
Tell you to do it. So basically the moss here, what I was telling, we've used that in the other two props. So using it in this one as well kind of ties them all in. Again, another piece to tie it all in and make it a cohesive. We need to get you like little finger condoms for protecting your fingers.
I don't think having latex on my fingers and hot glue is gonna help.
I think we should try it and find out what happens.
If you dare me to go ahead and try this and see what happens, message us at fanboytv.com or just comment on the side here and ask, and I'll do it.
Yeah, so as he's finishing up, that brings out a good point. If there are certain things that you want us to try, we've got a list of stuff that we're going to aim for.
Someone
But heck, if someone says, hey, I want to see you guys build this, we'll give it a try, but we have to know.
Someone asked for us to do a horror theme for next month, and they asked us to do like a book of tomes and such and books.
Books!
I think that's gonna be a lot of fun trying something.
Done. We're doing books. We'll do like a little library worth of books or some such.
It's gonna be
at least
great.
a row of them.
Oh, I found more moss. I got
more
more
moss! Because, well, maybe I shouldn't point you in directions, Mr. Overkill on things. No, it's looking great.
You told me moss.
I did tell you moss.
Why are you
and
so
it is
mean to
looking
me?
great. And
I
like
love you.
Like I was just saying, we keep talking about this as a scepter, but I was joking about it being a table centerpiece. The more I think about it, the more I think that this whole thing could be like a whole centerpiece of the evil villain. So you could wear it. It could also be prop in and of itself.
See how they look
They
so neat.
do. They look kind of cool.
I love them.
And so this shape.
Oh, switch.
Woo. All right. So one thing is that I love this piece on the front of the clip here.
Yes.
But it's real shiny.
It is very shiny.
I'm gonna fix that.
Oh, I hate this thing. Wait, I know what to do. Yep, go for it.
Woo, yeah.
I have asthma. This is what happens. Oh, that smells nasty. Yep, that is.
You smell nasty.
Girl. So, the tool he's using is called a Dremel. And that thing is pretty neat. It's like a little piece of sandpaper on the edge. And it is sanding
It's nasty.
down that piece. It's
Yeah,
actually
it's
not as shiny now.
It's not
I like
crazy shiny. I
this.
still
Ooh,
left
that's
it.
warm. Wow.
I still left it kind of shiny, so that it looks kind of like an edge. It's got a little bit of sheen to it, but not crazy mirror like it was, so that it looks a little more reminiscent of the other pieces that none of the others look totally brand new or anything like that.
Switch.
So,
Wait. No.
What?
No.
That's all-
You're good.
but
I'm not paying
right
attention,
up at the,
folks.
at the
This
cusp
is our
of things.
show. Combat
What
Creations.
you got there?
Don't worry about it. I got things.
All
You
right.
got things. I got things.
So,
I just found some
Gauntlets.
things.
I think, man, we want to keep going and we want to keep adding, but I think there's also a point that I want to say, I don't know that I have another thing to add to enhance it anymore.
I was
Do you
gonna
have?
put a little witch on it.
Oh God, dude.
All right, fine.
Oh man.
Maybe some
Jeff.
keys.
Stop. Look.
How about follow
Okay.
our road?
That may work. Here, come over and find a good spot for that. Because
I
we've got-
drive him crazy, everyone.
Look,
It's great.
Because we've got some foliage on the crown, we've got the black roses on the scepter piece. That actually works and ties in. The little figure and stuff is fun for a completely different project. So we want to keep it, and we want to know that we have it. But once we put it onto this, then it's a little overkill. Sometimes you got to know when it's in time to just stop and say, that's the thing.
It honestly, folks, is very hard for me to stop. He has to tell me. I'm
That's
like,
right.
no, we can do this. No, like he probably might have dragged me away from.
All right, fix that. Glue the object, not the glue gun.
Ah, I'm gluing my finger to it.
Yes, glue your finger to it. Put a little bit of yourself in that project. All right, so here we are in the time that we've been given. We now have gauntlets to add to our thing, and we've got a little more of an overall character
Can we
concept
go ahead and get a?
going.
Let's get a close up on these so you guys can kind of see what we've done.
And they are a little bit different, but they are a little bit similar. So we will put straps on them and paint the white parts of the foam black or dark brown between shows, and we'll show you next week what
I like how
the
you
final
put
product
these in
is, and if the little spikes lasted when we put straps on. We'll find that out.
We
So,
will definitely find that out.
in
So,
the
you guys-
meantime, we're just about out of time. We're almost
What
there.
are we going to be creating next week? Is what I want.
Next week, we were working on a mantelpiece
Yes.
to go along with
Let's
this
do
whole
it.
thing.
All right.
Something over the
So
shoulders,
they got a crown.
a little bigger,
They got a scepter. They got bracer thingies, and
that
now
will be wrapping up February, and then we'll switch into horror for next month. Definitely some more guests. When we can have Kristen on, we will. We missed you here, Kristen.
we do hope you get better and everything.
Yes.
But guys, don't forget to always check us out every Thursday night after Ladies of Fandom at 9:30 to 10 o'clock. We got some really interesting things. If you have any questions or comments, please just message us at fanboytv.com or facebook.com.
Stick around after this for Zombie Life TV, part of our Fanboy TV block party Thursdays.
It's
And
great. You know, I
Yeah.
just gotta say, Gavin, happy birthday, and thank you so much for letting us have our show. And we hope you, the fandom, enjoy it.
like we
So,
always say, continue crafting.
We're Combat Creations, everyone. Have a good night.